Yo, what's up, guys? Happy Wednesday, guys. Topic for today is I just want to recommend you guys a film to watch. Although it's an old one, but it kind of matches the times now, you know, things that it's happening with the war, and some may think it's a religious war. It's a war because of money. It's because of business, with arms dealers and stuff. It's about territory and, it's about conquest. But, who knows? Because we'll never know because they're never going to put it in. They're never going to put it in the news. So, let's just see what will happen. What's the end game of all this? Movie reco. All right, this is for you film buffs or cinephiles out there who still watches old films, like myself. All right, this is a film which is directed by a very known Hollywood actor, and he's an old actor, but he's really good, and he's also a good director. And his name is Kevin Costner. All right, if you haven't heard about him, you gotta watch Yellowstone. It's a good series by Taylor Sheridan. So watch it, Kevin Costner. I think it's you get to see the best of him there in terms of acting, and also he he presents a great character in that series. So Yellowstone, watch that. But that's not what I'm not gonna recommend you. This is a film that he directed. Yeah, he directed it. And I think it's his first film as a director, and it's called Dances with Wolves. All right, have you heard of that? If not, it's a great film. Actually, it's a beautiful film. All right, this is about during the frontier life. During the Civil War, when you had the Americans having a beef with the Native American Indians. And it's quite a heavy one. And I think that's the same situation that's going on right now with America and Iran and Israel. And it's a personal beef, and kind of you kind of see it when you watch this film, Dances with Wolves. All right, and it stars Kevin Costner, who directed, produced, and wrote it himself. And wow, he's a great director. And that just goes to show that there are some actors that make good directors, and these actors, they don't go to film school, and they just learn from the experience being on set, asking questions, blah blah blah. And they're far more better than directors that studied in film schools or like that, because I guess it's all about experience and being just on the set. That's where you learn the stuff. And wow, Kevin Costner is a great director. So anyways, he directed this, and he's the star, and he plays this American soldier. All right, he was in the war. He was a warrior, and he fought in the war. But then, at a moment after one bloody battle that took place, he kind of said, "Hey, I want to retire in the frontier life. See what it's like. What's it like living within the Native American Indians? And he goes to that journey, and he travels to Indian territory. All right, and he gets to adapt to the environment. And then he meets friendly Indians, and he starts being friends with them. And then afterwards, he ends up being family with them and ends up marrying a native. All right. And he gets to learn their culture, all that stuff. And he realizes, hey, these people ain't that bad. If you just stick around with them and hang with them and learn their stuff, it's not that bad after all. They're peaceful guys. And of course, not all Indians are peaceful. You know, you had the Red Indians, the Pawnees. Those are the bad dudes. You know, it's kind of like in Iran. You know, Iranian people are actually friendly. They're one of the best friendlies out there. You know, in terms of culture, and food, and generosity and all that. Of course, there will always be bad eggs in there with Hamas and all those other terrorist organizations. It's the same with the Native American Indians. You know, there are peaceful ones and there are bad eggs. So it kind of gets your mind open when you watch Dances with Wolves. So he learns about that, and then you realize that, you know, in the American soldiers in that film, they're kind of one-sided, so they never heard the other side of the story. So for them, all Indians, all Native American Indians are enemies and they're bad. And it's kind of like, you know, what we're kind of seeing now. You know, and also in wars, you see that one-sided story. You never hear the other side, and yeah, you get to learn a lot from this film. You have a lot of reflections. You kind of understand what war is all about when you watch Dances with Wolves. And the lesson here, guys, in this film is peace. You have to understand, you have to adapt, and you just have to you have to learn to tolerate and live with these people to maintain peace. You can't, like, you know, have in your mind that you have to delete them and all that. You know, we're done from that time. You know, we're not Hitlers, we're not Mussolinis, we're not Chairman Mao. You know, we're not those. We're Lincoln. You know, we just want peace, and to live in peace is the goal of the whole world, I think. I hope. And that is how you have to progress. So that's those are the things I pick up from this film, Dances with Wolves. So it's quite a good lesson, and it's a good film, well directed. Script was good, writing was good, everything was good, lighting, everything. And I think that was made in the early 90s. All right, so again, guys, watch Dances with Wolves. It's a beautiful film. Those are the that is the type of film that's missing out right now, and we don't get to see those. I don't know why. And I don't know. In my opinion, a movie like that can make money. So I don't know. I don't know why they're not making those, or maybe the new generation now don't watch those films, so they don't know how to make those. I don't know. But that type of film you kind of see it on Netflix or some streaming series. You know, I think more movies should be made this way. It's beautiful. You know, it's like Braveheart. You know, and anyways, what are other films about conquest? Yeah, I think Ridley Scott made one, but that was kind of barbaric. Not that one. That was during the Spanish conquest in the Indies and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, Dances with Wolves or Revenant. Yeah, not Revenant, because Revenant is another type of film. It's a revenge film, you know, and now is not the time for revenge. It's all about peace. So watch Dances with Wolves, Kevin Costner's movie. Yeah, that's it, guys. More film recos to come this week. So ciao, guys. Gotta bounce. Eat, pray, exercise, and yeah, pray to the Almighty always. Never forget that. Ciao, guys. Cheers. Gotta bounce. Bye bye.